TalentedOnes Radio, hashtag TOradio, hashtag TOmedia, hashtag too many hashtags, keep hashtagging it out. And we have another edition of TalentedOnes Radio, Quarantine Edition! Quarantine.
Hey, man, yeah. Your boy Uncle X here, man.
J Shep in the building, dog. Y'all already know what's going on, man. We've had a couple of these quarantine episodes, and I think y'all like it. We love it. We like to do what we do. Y'all love to watch, and so just keep watching, keep subscribing, keep following. Uncle X, please let them know what we got going today.
So today's topic, man, is basically a question, that I've seen thrown around a few times, but should you have, before you start dating, should you have your stuff together? Should you already be secure in everything? Or should you be dating while you're working on yourself? What you think, man? Off rip. Just a simple answer before we get in depth.
I'm assuming, I think you should be straight. I think you could be cool. I don't. It's really up to bat. It's no perfect timing. So I feel like it's never a perfect time to meet someone. Like, everybody's like, I want everything to be perfect. When you meet someone, it's like, there's never a perfect time. So whenever you meet them, it's kind of like whenever you meet them, I can do this because I don't have
Yeah, you have a fade at
fade boy.
So,
But
go ahead.
Go, no, you good.
Oh, my answer for this one is I think it varies between men and women, honestly. Because I feel like a woman, if she doesn't have her stuff together, she's still, how do I say? I don't really think her confidence is affected as much as, how men, let's say if we're broke or we don't have our finances together or whatever, we feel a certain way. Some people, you might be confident, but you still feel a certain way.
Right.
So I feel like it varies between men and women. The problem becomes
Okay. Talk your shit.
The problem becomes on the male side, my fellas. I gotta get at y'all. If you don't have your stuff together and you prioritize women over getting your stuff together, that's when I find the problem. What do you think?
That's your yeah. So it's like if you're not worried about your coin, but you worry about
everything else.
Yeah, that's kind of an issue. If you're not worrying about your dollar, if you're not worried about your cream or your cash, but you worry about these women's, and I hate to say it like this, but
they're just gonna make me.
Look, women are an expense. You not worrying. You worrying about women and not your money. It's gonna mess you up because at the end of the day, I hate to say it, she's gonna want to go on a date. She's gonna want to go out. You're gonna want to do something. And if you're a gentleman and believe in chivalry, which everybody in TalentedOnes believes in that, yes, we do. So if you were brought up, by anybody older, like seasoned, they're gonna let you know you gotta pay for your woman, or the female you taking out. But
oh God, okay. So
not every time, but
look, and this is I said I had a rant earlier. This is my thing, bro. If you don't have your stuff together, like I said, you prioritizing. Some of y'all, how do I say this? I don't want to say some of y'all are, and even me in this position, some of y'all are not in a good financial position. I'm trying to be nice. Broke. And you don't like the fact that you're broke, but you still prioritize women over getting your bag up first. Some of y'all are fat and out of shape.
Hey, we're not slugging the obesity community.
We're not, but I'm saying, and you don't like the fact that you're fat and out of shape, but you still prioritize women over. Some of y'all don't even have y'all's mental state right, and you don't like the fact that you don't have it right, but you still prioritize these things over the other.
P.S. Mental is the 51st state in the United States.
So which one is more important? Look, I don't want to say this, but no, it's not that I don't want to say it, but to me, you should be able to take a break from women. If it shouldn't even be that big of a deal for 30 days or however many days you need to get yourself in order. And then once you're all secure, it makes it 10 times easier on you. I don't know. That's just me, though.
You just had to pop that off, didn't you?
I had to.
He was eating at him. He came in the studio today. He's like, I gotta get this off my chest. He was focused. He I haven't seen him crack a smile all day.
I have not cracked a smile because, bro, I'm tired. Look, because people complain. People might complain that, how do I say this? When you're together, when you're all the way together, if someone doesn't like you, you're going to be like, okay, cool. Someone will. My stuff is together. That's fine. I'm
Yeah.
all set. But if you're not together, and then someone tells you, "Hey, this is kind of the reason why this won't work out," that's when it starts eating at you. And at that point, if that's what happens, then you should no longer be prioritizing the opposite sex. This is for men and women, by the way, over getting your own stuff together.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate in a second, by the way.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, because once you do, it's gonna be a lot easier, and you're gonna feel more confident in yourself to not tolerate certain things that you might have tolerated.
This is all
Devil's advocate for me.
All right, so in this defense,
My opinion, by the way, it's all my opinion. So
I do see what you're saying, but if you want to be technical, not everybody is as mentally strong to get over some of those things that people are saying, even if they feel like they have their stuff together. Some people, mental toughness is when they get hit with a left and a right like that, they can't hold it together. And it's okay, because not everybody's a lion. Not everybody's got that mental on and off switch to like, and it's okay to understand, sometimes you might, if you're a sensitive person, it's okay to be like, oh, I'm sensitive over in your head, like, I know I'm sensitive over the stuff. So when it's said, it bothers you, I think what you're saying is don't let that eat you up. Make sure you're good within yourself before going out here trying to get other people.
What I'm partly what I'm saying is that, but even like you said everyone's not a lion. I feel like people, if you know that that's not you, and you know that you don't have that on and off switch, I still think you should be able to not prioritize things that don't matter over important things.
But then I could backflip. See, look.
Go ahead. Hey, this is why we had these discussions, man.
But I could backflip that and be like, that's a vice, bro. So people have vices. Drinking, a vice. Smoking, a vice. Women, a vice.
Yes.
And then flip that for women, men, a vice. You know what I'm saying? So
I got your point.
Yeah, so you see what I'm saying? Some of that, it's not even tied into mental. It's just that might just be their vice. That's their weakness. But now,
what I'm saying is, in my opinion, vices. In my opinion, vices to me are things like depression and things. Those are vices, or things that you can't just shake that stuff like that. Where you have to really put the grind and work on yourself. But to me, being always obsessed with, you always have to be messing with the opposite sex or women, that's not a vice to me. To me, that's something. Well, okay, how do I say this?
But a vice also could be an addiction. And I hate to say that, but at the same time, that could be, it might not even just be sexual. Some people just like attention. And attention can be an addiction too.
Guess what, though? Guess what attention's rooted in?
What?
Insecurity. If your stuff is together, you don't need attention from everybody.
But even you see the people who are on the highest of pedestals, you would think they would have the most security. I can go to an example. Drake, for instance.
Yeah.
Drake, the rap radar interview that Drake had showed his insecurities when they started asking him about certain things. You see him turn his head, and little isms. It's like you would think like, man, this man making hundreds of millions of dollars. He got this, got that, got other. He has all these things. Why is he insecure over the Pusha T topic? But that's another topic for another day. But what I'm saying is, insecurity that's rooted inside. That has nothing to do with how you're doing or what you have going on. Because you could be green. And everything and still have insecurities.
I'm not saying that anyone, because I don't believe, to me personally, I don't believe that anyone is ever 100% cured of every single insecurity. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there comes a point in time where if you see things that you're prioritizing in your life and over another, and you're not progressing, like let's say you're prioritizing one thing and it's helping you progress, right? Okay, prioritize that. But if it's not, then I say at some point you gotta make a decision and be like, hey, look. Okay, before I start, I spent a whole bunch of time dating before, and I didn't really progress myself. I still have some things I need to work on with me. So let me take, a little break off of that and get everything in order with myself first. And then when I come back, it's going to be a lot easier.
Yeah, and that's true. And that's a good self-awareness point, and I 100% agree with you. Not everybody's introspective.
And therein lies the problem. Self-awareness should be something that I'm not gonna say that everyone should have self-awareness.
Everyone should have self-awareness, and if you're not self-aware, you should have that one person at least to tell you, hey, your shit not straight.
And of course, everyone's not self-aware, but obviously what I'm saying is, at some point in time, you have to just acknowledge and be like, okay, you know what, I have to fix this and actually do it. That's the problem. People don't actually want to face these insecurities.
A lot of people want to pull up without shooting.
Yeah, exactly. Or they want to have the best handle ever, but they don't do no dribbling drills.
Yeah, basically, bunch of talk, bunch of practice, but no action.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna say to wrap this up, but basically what I'm saying is prioritize yourself first before anything. As far as working on yourself, insecurities, mental health, exercise, do what makes you happy.
If you want to rejuvenate, you need to exercise.
Find what makes you happy. And then, from what I've seen, people that take breaks and get themselves together, when they come back and they're now like, okay, you know what, I'm ready to start dating now. They don't tolerate certain things that they used to because they weren't all the way together. They know exactly what they want. And on top of that, if they get rejected, they're like, okay, well, I'm all the way together, so there's nothing else I could have done to make this interaction different, so I'm just going to move on to the next. And I think that's beneficial. That would be beneficial for everyone.
And I think this is more than just like a dating thing. I think this is more like a life thing in general. Both, man. Be introspective. Realize, be self-aware of yourself. Realize what's going on with yourself. If you know, because a lot of people don't know when stuff is going wrong with them. You know if you've been out too long.
Yeah.
If you go out, you shouldn't be going to Taco Tuesday, Hump Night Wednesday at whatever spot.
And you got 30 assignments.
You shouldn't be going to the Thursday. Shouldn't be going to the Thursday joints. Shouldn't be going to the Friday happy hour. Shouldn't be going out Saturdays. And Sunday is Sunday fun day, and then expecting to live a very peaceful, no sleep and no rest life.
And by no means, when he said that, do we mean not have fun? But look,
y'all gonna see me out.
Yeah, but what
y'all will see me out.
Some of y'all do this stuff every week, like it's not gonna be there next week.
Like the song, y'all are just like the song. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, week, Friday, bro. Saturday.
Come on.
Yeah, bro. Read a book.
Do something.
Sit down. And we're talking to everybody. We're not just talking about we're talking male, female,
everybody,
animals.
You said animals. Chill out.
I was talking about like dogs.
Oh, okay.
like chill. I don't know what you was.
No, never mind. I'll tell you after.
Here you go.
But yeah, man. So I know we've kind of been repeating ourselves, but get your stuff together. Have people that hold you accountable in doing this.
Hey man, everyone needs a team around them. I don't care if it's one person, two people, three people, or a whole roster.
And my thing is, I know how you said some people don't know what's happening within them. Most people know.
I know some.
So okay. It's specific problems. The problems that I'm talking about can be fixed. I'm not talking about deep trauma. I'm not talking about those.
Oh no. I'm talking about just on the light work too. Have you ever tried to tell somebody you doing too much? This guy's tripping. Anyways, guys, we're gonna continue this conversation. We're gonna continue this conversation on social media, man. Make sure y'all follow us at Talented Ones, Talented_Ones on Twitter, on IG at _Talented Ones _. It's been J Shep, Uncle X. Y'all know what it is.